how are we going to do this Raspberry Pi thing? Uh, we are going to code this in Rust plus, I mean, this thing is running Linux. So Rust plus Linux plus BLE. Right. So the thing is, I have no fucking idea. Like I don't even know Rust completely. I just know the syntax little bit. Linux, I just know a couple of things. BLE, just a theory part, never done coding in BLE. So the first problem was, this thing looked good on the paper, like you can see right now. Now how do I bring it into reality, right? So the hardware part is already done, the relays and all these things, they are simple. The only thing is that that Rust plus Linux plus BLE part. The thing is, you can use AI for this, and this is what I did. Like you can ask ChatGPT, like you take all this info, feed it into ChatGPT with your intent, like what is it that you want to build, right? And it will give you a roadmap. I shouldn't say intent, you can say like give it your the current information you have. It's I wouldn't use the word knowledge because I think it's a different thing. So current info, you know. So basically your starting point. So you give starting point and the end point, yeah, you can call this. You give a start and end and it will give you a roadmap. Easy peasy, right? Makes sense? Yeah, and this is exactly what I did. So I'll just show you very briefly what I did in ChatGPT part. This was the Pi 0 and the thing, the roadmap thing, right? So it was a very long conversation that went from like this. I said what I want to build and the start and end point, and based on that it gave me everything. And I'm telling you, this setting up cross compiler was a nightmare on this thing. Like I literally, and it wasn't difficult. It's just because I did not know anything about these things, the cross compiling. I had some idea because of the embedded background, but I never done this at this level because this is completely raw. Every tool chain that you are using, they are completely there, but this was fun. I learned a lot on this. So I used this thing and it gave me, like, it first gave me these example codes, the files and everything, but the code did not compile at all. So I like this thing, the even a 64-bit architecture, it was earlier giving me instruction for 32-bit. So you have to know certain things to guide these AI, these LLMs, I would say, towards the thing that you want, because it can take you on a very different and weird path, and you wouldn't know what to do. So the very thing that I said, it took a lot of time, and the main problem was it wasn't like I was doing something wrong. It was very it was not difficult. It was a very naive mistake. Why? Because I did not know anything about cross compile. So I'll tell you exactly where the problem was. So directory which I set to my Pi sysroot, which you can see here, Pi sysroot inside this, And then it asked me that you should do this, a pysysroot user lib pkg config. And you can see it's user lib and then the architecture itself. This thing. After that comes the pkg. So what I was doing, I was pkg config path. I was giving a path which did not exist.